People should be free. I often ask my students at Dallas Baptist University if they're still required to read Animal Farm in high school. I'm quite pleased by the results because it seems that many of them have read that classic book. It got me to wondering this week if anyone in the Biden administration had read George Orwell's 1984. Perhaps they have not, because that's the only explanation for the creation of Disinformation Governance Board. This is a pretty serious restriction of freedom that Christian economists care about. I've said many times, the intersection of Christianity and economics is freedom. This idea of Disinformation Board is a danger to the First Amendment, which says, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press. Free speech is important in religion and in economics. Here's why open discussion and debate is so important. We need a greater supply of information, not less. That's because you can't know what you believe, and you can't believe what you know. See, God set it up that way. If you could prove God, no faith would be required. More information helps us to solve these difficult philosophical questions. A couple presidential elections ago, a leading candidate was then Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker. He was asked by the BBC, "Do you believe in evolution?" Well, it's kind of a dumb question. Microevolution is a scientific fact which does not require belief. You can't believe in science because science is defined as observation. Do you believe you are watching this podcast? Kind of a dumb question, isn't it? Look, people should be free is the first of the 10 biblical commandments of economics that Sergei Sedamatov and I wrote in our book, Biblical Economic Policy. Let's see if we can make a case of this free speech idea. There's been so much talk about Elon Musk buying Twitter for the cause of free speech. Sorry, I don't think so. I see it as a simple business deal. Let's try this analogy. Suppose there's a car company, let's say it's called Tesla, that sells cars in only 25 states. Well, a wise investor will buy the company and simply expand sales to the other 25 states and double the sales. Just change the company name Tesla to Twitter and change the first 25 states to liberal and the underserved states to conservative, and the analogy works. He's going to open Twitter to conservatives who have been discriminated against by Twitter. More information on Twitter will increase the value of the company and increase the accuracy of the informational outcomes.